Hey y'all. Time for the update. This has been a long time coming because there's been some craziness going on. There is the climate in our world right now is super nuts. So it's made me go through a lot in my head of like, just a lot, man. It's a lot. I have been out there peaceful protesting. I have been standing up for what I believe in and just taking a stand for Black Lives Matter and marching with my fellow brothers and sisters. And I am very strong. I have a very strong opinion when it comes to that. So I am just been through a lot, it's been a really emotional few weeks or whatever. So on top of that, I have also been pursuing all my stuff with my fertility journey, for my single mom by choice journey. And that has been a little bit of a roller coaster as well. It's like you can plan all of this stuff and then like different things just get thrown at you left and right that you weren't expecting. It's like the epitome of like, you plan your ways, but the Lord directs your steps, so that's kind of where I'm at. But I did get all my blood work pulled, and it all came back pretty good. My FSH was a little high, it was like 7 point something, and I was a little nervous, but they said as long as it's below 10, it's not that bad. My AMH was really good. I had 13 follicles on my left side and 10 on my right side, which is crazy good for my age. I am 37, I'll be 38 in August, and they said one on my left side was like 8.3 already, 8.3 millimeters or whatever already, which is really awesome. So everything looked really good in that aspect. I did order a genetics test where it tests like 238 different genes. And so I'm waiting for that to come back. And before they will sign off on any sperm, I have to get those results back. So I'm really hoping to come soon because I start my next cycle is supposed to start on July 6th. And you're technically supposed to have the sperm there before this beginning of your next cycle. So that's like a little soon for me. So especially I need to get it ordered, it needs to show up and all that kind of stuff. I'm currently in Seattle right now, so I could always go grab it from Seattle Sperm Bank because there's one there that I like, so if it comes down to it, I could do that. Yeah, so there's just been a lot going on. I will say, and like I really debated even sharing this because it's kind of humbling to share, but at the same time, this is the part of the journey that people need to know about and a lot of girls don't talk about. And so I just want to talk about it. So a lot of times you hear stories, and there's even the movie, The Backup Plan or whatever with Jennifer Lopez or whoever it was, basically saying like she gets an IUI and then she meets a guy on the way out of her IUI and she ends up being pregnant, and like he's now like in a relationship with her or whatever. So there is this gentleman. And let me preface this by saying I am not anti-man. Like I am not, like as a single mom by choice, there's some women that are single moms by choice that don't ever want to be in a relationship. And I completely respect that. Like that's a great and noble and awesome like path for you. And that's great. So that is not, my preference. I fall into the category of a single mom by choice because this is how I have to do it right now, going through donor sperm and fertility treatments and all that kind of stuff. But it's not because I don't want to be in a relationship. It's just because getting into a relationship when you know that you need to have kids right away is kind of a hard thing to do. Like, hey, second date, like, do you want kids and do you want them now? And then it's like, crickets. So I get it. Like that is like a pressure I wouldn't want, as a man. I get it, or I get where a man would be coming from to like that freak them out. So anyway, fast forward, there's a gentleman that I knew, I met him about a year ago, and he recently came back into the picture. Long story short, he recently came back into the picture, and I talked to him about what I was doing, and he was a little hesitant at first, and then he was like, I get it. Like, I get why you want to do this, you know, and men don't have to think about this kind of stuff. And, you know, so it took you kind of explaining it to me, but now I totally get it. And so we basically partook in some natural insemination. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, so we partook in some natural insemination that happened to be in a very, like, I ovulated the next day, and he's very aware. He was aware at the time. This is not like, you know, this was a fully like conscious decision. And so there's that. My thing was, and what I told him, and he understands, and it would definitely be different than, it's like the in between a known donor and like a relationship. Oh God, I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, so, but he definitely is understanding to my situation and what I want, and he gets it. He just would maybe want to have a more prominent role than just a known donor, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, that's happening. And for me, I have never tried naturally, like on purpose, planned out, like TTC, trying to conceive or whatever. So this will be my first time doing that. To be honest, I'm not very confident in it, because I actually had an HSG on Thursday, which was terrible. Oh my God. Oh, I have PTSD from it. I swear to God. Whew. Okay, HSG, we'll get back to that, but that shit was bad, okay? But I had the HSG on Thursday, and natural insemination happened on Sunday, and ovulation happened on Monday. So, like, I'm for DPO right now, like, kind of waiting it out, seeing what happens. But I have not found one person in all my groups that can say they had an HSG and the same month got pregnant. So, because that HSG is a brutal, like, they put all the saline and iodine up there, and they take the pictures, and then it like comes out, but it just messes with your tubes and stuff, I think, like in your uterus. And I mean, I was in so much pain. Side note, I still haven't heard back from like how that went. Like, the doctor that was there said it went okay, but she also said that it looked like I had a little scar tissue inside my uterus, like on my uterine wall, but it was a tiny bit. She asked if I had a termination before, and I said no, because I've never had a termination before. The only thing, like, I was in so much pain, I couldn't even think to talk to her about anything. But the only thing I can think of is that I had the IUD for 10 years, the Marina, which 5 and 5. So I'd gotten a new one, and I'm wondering if that scarred it, because I have read some stuff about that happening. So there's that. So anyway, that's where I stand right now. I guess I'm in a 2-week wait. Oh God. So, but if it doesn't happen, June 6th is when my next cycle starts. I will start Clomid or Letrozole, depending on what they give me. And then IUI number 1 will be in the clinic, next month. So I will keep you guys updated on that. I'll also keep you updated on this, like, side situation going on or whatever, because it just sucks, because I think too that he I like him and he likes me, so there's that. But I've heard a lot of stories about women putting it on hold when they wish they would have never put it on hold for somebody, and this guy's new in my life, so I don't want to. And he's either gonna have to come to grips with it or move on, to be honest. That's how I feel, because I don't have time to be putting it on hold for like a maybe situation. I have this kind of all thought out. So, but of course, stuff gets messed up. sometimes, which I can totally get that. And he is really cool, but I'm just not like, I don't know him well enough right now to make this big of a decision around him to stop it. But if he has donated, and through a natural insemination, then we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So I'll find out about that bridge in about 10 days or less, because nobody can really wait till 14 days DPO to test. Anyway, all right. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Oh my God, y'all. I'm always so afraid to post this, but I'm going to do it because you guys are my people. All 8 of you. Okay, bye.